Thanks for checking out this video. I'm your Everyday Joe. Today I'm going to be making cheesy potato balls using this OMMO 17-quart air fry oven. Stay tuned. All right, there's only going to be a few ingredients in this recipe. I'm going to be using these baby yellow Yukon potatoes, some Panko breadcrumbs, about a cup and a half, coat the outside, some butter, some bacon pieces. I'm going to be using some rice flour, some cheese, some grated cheese, and the inside we're going to stuff it with these fresh mozzarella balls. All right, so the potatoes cooled a little bit as they came out. They're nice and soft. Now, you can cook them any way you like. You can boil them, you can steam them. Hell, you can even make them in the microwave. You know, there's people that do that. You know, I don't know who, but you know who you are. They just came out, so I mashed them up. You know, yes, I did leave the skin on. I think that's going to give it a nice little texture and also leave the nutrients in there. So let's take the grated Parmesan and Romano. Get that in there. All right, and we have the bacon pieces. Get those in there too. All right, and I'm just going to use a spatula here just to kind of incorporate it in. You know, this is like a paste now, so they're going to stay together really good. It's almost like making potato pancakes, if you guys have ever made them, or you can check out my video here on potato pancakes. Okay, basically what I'm trying to do is just spread out all the seasonings and all the flavorings, make sure it's all well incorporated here. And I also added the cheese, the grated cheese, to the Panko mix. This is an Italian seasoning Panko mix. We're going to add the remaining seasoning. So we've got some garlic powder. You can mince some raw garlic in there if you want. I'm just taking the easy road. So about a teaspoon of garlic powder. And we're going to hit it with some onion powder too. Maybe another teaspoon of that. All right. And also some salt. And I'm going to lay lighter on the salt because there is the bacon in there that brings in a little bit of salt too. Okay. Some black pepper. Okay, and you don't have to add any of the seasoning. This is to my taste. You want to do it according to what you like. I'm also going to add some of this ranch powder. If you guys have ever used this, actually brings in a nice creamy flavor to it. So let's do that. A little bit of that in there. Some olive oil, just to moisten things up. And just going to mix that up just to get everything incorporated and flavored. Okay, it's like making a cake batter. And you want to spread it all around. And you can already smell the garlic going to work here in the potatoes there. We're going to take our ice cream scoop just for the sake of keeping everything uniform around the same size. And this is about the size we're going to go for. So let's scoop that out and okay, make a little ball here. Okay, and I'm going to flatten it out here just to make kind of a little hole to put the cheese ball in. Cheese ball. All right, fold that in, cover it all up like that. All right, nice and uniform. There you have it. And you can make them a little smaller, a little bigger. You know, it's up to you. The potatoes already cooked, so basically all we're going to do is toast the outside. So let's make another one here. Okay. Again, just flatten it out. Now you can make the pancake just like this and bread this and you have yourself a potato pancake. Okay, let's close that in. Okay, there's a little too much here. I want to try to keep them all roughly the same size. Okay, that's 2. So I'm going to continue making the rest and I'll show you what the next step is. In there, I'm going to get some water, room temperature water, and I'm going to add some flour. I'm using rice flour just to make a slurry to coat the outside, so we have something for the breadcrumbs to adhere to, and also gives it a nice crispier crust. Get rid of that. So just going to give that a quick stir. Just want to make sure that the flour just gets absorbed into it. Okay. You don't want to get any lumps of dry flour. I'm going to make sure it's smooth. All right. So that's all set. So we're just going to set ourselves up here. Use the grid, one of the grids here. And make sure that they're nice and smooth and tight. Roll it around into this slurry and then into the breadcrumbs. So we're just going to coat each of the potato balls with the breadcrumbs. Right? And I like to press it in a little bit just because the air fryer will tend to blow anything loose around. So just give it a nice roll. Okay, and place it on the grid. So let's take the next one. And again, I've seasoned the breadcrumbs with some Italian seasoning, some herbs like basil and oregano and anything that it came seasoned with too. It's an Italian seasoned Panko. And I added some grated Romano and Parmesan cheese to it. So we'll have that cheese flavor on the outside of it. So we're flavoring the inside, the outside, pretty much everything. Gonna open up the oven. Now I've already preheated the oven, 400 degrees for about 10 minutes just to get it started. We're going to give it a little spray with some olive oil spray here. So we're gonna, and you want to lightly coat them. You don't have to soak them. Okay. All right. So now that we have them all separated here, I'm gonna put them into the OMMO oven. Not too close to the top, but one step down from the top. I'm gonna close this up, start it up. We're gonna go with the French fry one. That's about 20 minutes at 400 degrees. All right, so I just gave it a few extra minutes. I did rotate them, so 400 degrees for about 35 minutes. So let's take it out here. I'm gonna use my grill armor glove here, and I'll leave links down below. All right, let's take a look at these. All right, nice and browned. Yeah, kind of warm, but they are soft and crispy. I can feel the crispiness on the outside, and I know the cheese melted because I can see some of the cheese coming from the top. So let's just get these on the counter here. So let them cool a little bit. Put that aside. While the stuffed potato ball is cool, I'm going to make a dipping sauce. Really, really easy. What goes good with mashed potatoes? Sour cream. So we're going to use some fresh sour cream. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to use a spoonful of, go 2. What the heck? And we're crazy here. So let's close that. I'm also going to add some of this ranch dressing to it to give it a little bit of flavor. Maybe a tablespoon, couple tablespoons of it. And to make it even better, some more of this ranch dressing powder, which has got a stronger flavor of the ranch. So add a little bit of that on there. Let's give it a stir. Okay, and I'm just going to stir it to make it smooth and mix it all up. Good enough for dipping, you know? All right, so which one should I choose here? So I'm going to try this one here because I can see the cheese bubbling out of that one. So let's take a look here. I'm just going to split that open. Look at that. Oh, come on. Nice. You know, that looks really nice. Now, obviously, once they cool off a little bit there, they'll stay together a little bit better. But hey, I'm going in for it anyway. Oh yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. And that powdered ranch gives it a little something extra. It intensifies that flavor. Now, wasn't that fun? All right. Oh, that's hot. You don't notice it until it goes down. You feel that burning sensation on the inside. It means you've been eating them when they're too hot. Just a little tip. So I appreciate all the support that we get from our viewers. Check out some of the videos that YouTube places here on the side. Again, I'll put the recipe down at the bottom of the description section, along with some of the links here. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you in the next video.